Shalom. This is the 18th shiur on Sefer Shemos. We'll be looking at Sedrat Mishpatim, Perek Chaf Aleph, Pasuk Lamed Zayin. So let's open that up and let's read the pasuk together. The pasuk says as follows: Ki yignov ish shoro se utavcho machro chamisha bakar yishalim tachas ashor v'arbat son tachas aseh. So if somebody goes ahead and steals an ox or a sheep, and then he sells it or he slaughters it, right? The thief sells it or slaughters it, and then he to pay the owner that he stole from, as obviously he can't return the animal because he sold it or he slaughtered it. So what he has to do is, for a sheep he pays 4 times the amount of the value of the sheep, and for the ox he pays 5 times. We're going to see a debate between Rashi and Ibn Ezra as to why there's 4 or 5 times the amount of payment that's due for the ox or the sheep. So let's look at Rashi first. Rashi says Chamisha Bakar. Let's read it together. Rashi says Amar Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai Chas Hamakom Al Kvodon Shel Brios. This shows that Kadosh Baruch Hu has mercy on the creations, meaning on people. Shor Shahalach Baraglav Lo Nizbaze Bahaganav Lenoso Aktefo Mishalim Chamisha. When you steal an ox, so you have to. When you steal this ox, you drag it along. You don't have to carry it like a sheep. So there's less of embarrassment when you steal an ox, right? So that you have to pay 5 times the amount. Se shemaso aktefo mishalim arba hol v'nismazabo. But because a sheep, you've embarrassed yourself. And the sheep there's an mode of embarrassment that comes along with carrying the sheep on your shoulders in order to get it out of the Ezra stealing it. So therefore, you only have to pay 4 times the amount. That's Rashi quoting Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai in the Gemara. The Ibn Ezra takes a different approach. And how does the Ibn Ezra explain it? Let's look inside. Divrei Amaso ki yignav. The Ibn Ezra says, Amar Rabbi Yoshua, Hosef Hashem ha'onesh shor yoser min aseh. Kadosh Baruch Hu added more punishment, meaning he's got to pay 5 times the amount instead of 4 for the ox over the sheep. Ki lo yuchol lahastir hashor kamo aseh. Because he can't. It's hard for him to hide it. Lo yuchol liganvo rak haragel yoter be'amunos hagneva v'agon omer b'avor hanezek shiavo lebal hashor yoter min aseh. So the Ibn Ezra, quoting the Rashi in his second explanation, says that when it comes to, there's a greater loss to the loss of an ox than there is to the loss of a sheep. So when there's a loss of an ox, that's a greater loss, and therefore he has to pay 5 times the amount. When it comes to a sheep, since it's not that great of a loss to the victim, that he has to pay 4 times the amount. So we look at this debate and look at the machlokas between Rashi and the Ibn Ezra. So we see it's a fascinating debate here. But the real wisdom is only going to come with your analysis. So let's identify the concepts. Let's identify what the Rashi and the Ibn Ezra are agreeing to and what they're disagreeing on, and then we'll have great things. By the way, this is an amazing gate behind me. Where do you think this gate's from?